Deadpool has a manga, Katy Perry just filmed a music video with Pikachu, and we are living in wild times. Hey everyone, hope you had a great week. As always, the timestamps will be in the description. So first piece of news, we have Rurouni Kenshin getting a new novel on July 2nd, which is titled Kamiya Dojo Monogatari. It's taking place in the 12th year of the Meiji era, where Kenshin marries Kaoru. It's great to see a bit more life sparked back into this amazing franchise, with the live action film currently in theaters and the second film hitting theaters on June 4th. We just have some news regarding Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online.
And that's the manga ending on June 11th, which will end its run with a total of 30 chapters. I really enjoy the Sword Art Online series, and just because this manga is ending doesn't mean the franchise as a whole is over, so we will just have to wait and see if anything is coming down the pipeline for Sword Art Online. I really was a big fan of the first season of Sword Art Online because it reminded me of all those nuances from Dot Hack Slash, which was also a great series. It's lacking in its animation, but it had a great premise. So the Fuji-Q Highland Amusement Park announced on Monday that the Evangelion World attraction, including the life-size EVA 1 construction project pavilion and store, has now closed as of Sunday to make way for a new larger roller coaster. The life-size EVA is quite interesting to see, but it is only the top half to give the impression as if you are standing on the deck facing the EVA, as they did in the anime. I'm just realizing though that the amusement park was located near the foot of Mount Fuji, and I was near Mount Fuji in Hakone, and now I'm kicking myself for not checking this place out while I had the chance. I mean, I definitely don't regret the view of Mount Fuji though. Nonetheless, as everything, all things come to an end, and despite the huge success of the final movie 3.0 plus 1.0 is seeing in theaters, it's time for this attraction to end. It did open back in 2010, so it did have a good run.
Sayonara.
So this is an anime I'm super hyped about. I originally wasn't that interested, but that's Tokyo Revengers. I'm actually going to be talking about this series in an upcoming video I'm dropping, which should drop in a few days from now, so make sure to hit subscribe and click on that bell icon if you want to be the first to see when I drop that video. So since the anime premiered this spring, it has seen a huge spike in its manga sales, and it is currently selling 2.4 books per second. It had 8.5 million copies in circulation, and it has now jumped up to 14.5 million copies. That's an incredible jump in sales, and something I doubt they were ever expecting to happen. They even have a live action movie on the way, which I've talked about in previous anime news videos, but if you haven't, then you might want to check out this anime, because it's honestly a lot of fun. But this is great news for anime and manga, as manga sales are still very strong, which is a complete opposite to the comic book world. So let's hope this continues. All right, so next up in the news, we have, am I reading that right? Dick Fight Island? What?
Oh my God!
Yeah, apparently it's currently the #1 bestseller romance manga on Amazon. I have to give a shout out to my friend Dan, who brought this one to my attention. He simply sends me a picture of this cover, and I was just laughing so hard before I realized this was an actual manga. So this falls into the yaoi type of anime, and truthfully, I don't know anything about this manga, but reading the synopsis, it says, 8 mighty island warriors battle to become king. The deciding factor, the ones who comes last, of course. Oh my god, but it gets so much better. The 8 islands are represented by their best warriors, who must battle it out in a tournament to decide their king. To win this battle of endurance, it's not the last one standing, but the last one coming that matters. All right, well, there you have it. And this is why anyone who says they don't like anime is just simply wrong. Because as we can see, there is literally an anime or manga for everyone. And I mean everyone. It doesn't matter how weird your kink is, there's an anime that fits you perfectly. Okay, let's switch topics now and go back to some new anime premiering, and that's The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated, which will debut on July 31st, and we got an adorable poster to go along with it for its promo material. Still no trailer to go along with it, but the anime is a comedy manga about Jahy, who is the feared and respected #2 ruler of the demon realm. She becomes powerless and goes into an adorable chibi human body, and it basically follows her daily life as she adjusts to her new life living in the human world. So if slice of life comedy with adorable characters is your thing, then you should check this one out. So Pikachu and Pichu are now in a music video, and not just any music video. They're in a Katy Perry music video titled Electric. I'm sure you've seen the news, as everywhere I've turned, I'm seeing pictures and ads all hyping up Pikachu in this music video. I did watch the video, and it was really cool to see Pikachu roaming around in the video. I personally would have loved to see more thought put into it, to be honest. Pikachu doesn't really play a vital role in the video, but just kind of hanging out around Katy Perry as she hugs giant light bulbs. Though I'm not complaining, because it's again awesome to see anime or manga or video games in general being represented more and more in the mainstream, as this type of stuff always normalizes people's reactions that would have thought something like this would have been weird 10 years ago, or simply just not cool. So I'd love to see more collaboration, and who knows, maybe she will have Kakashi show up in her next music video as her love interest.
I'm ready.
Alright, the last story of the day. Did you know Deadpool has a manga? Yes, not a comic, I'm saying a manga. The manga is called Deadpool Samurai, and in typical Deadpool fashion, he's always breaking the fourth wall, and this time is no different. Deadpool is with the Avengers to help fight Loki, but he throws shade at Loki and says he wasn't impressed and thought it was more exciting when All Might showed up to help Deadpool defeat Thanos. So I'm absolutely going to be diving into this manga, and I'll review it on this channel because I honestly had no idea this was even a thing. And now we have All Might and Deadpool teaming up to beat Thanos. Like, what? That sounds so freaking cool. But anyway, the point of this is Deadpool gets his ass handed to him by Graviton, and then the next panel we see Deadpool in a very familiar pose. Yep, that's right. Deadpool is in the infamous dead Yamcha pose. I'm dying. I love this concept so much, and the idea of Deadpool playing in the anime universe is just such a brilliant idea. I can't wait to dive into this manga and see just how crazy things get, and to see all the interesting team-ups that happen between Marvel and anime characters in general. So that's all the news for this week. It's a bit of a slow week for news, but that's how it goes sometimes. As always, I'm continuing to work hard on these news segments, and I have a lot of other videos I'm working hard on as well. I know I've had back-to-back news videos, but these other videos are taking a lot longer to finish than I originally thought, but I will have a new video out for sure this week. On that note, if you've enjoyed this, consider subscribing. Hitting that like button helps a lot too, and click on the bell to be notified when I drop my next video. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching.